We're going live. Put the music on. Let's do it. Ready? I've got the music. I've lost my voice before we even start. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For tracks, obviously. On the lot.
He became steel resistant.
Here we go. Yeah, people. Thank you for joining, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Earthworks Hub. I'm your host, Ivan Orlovic. Excuse the voice. I'm actually a bit croaky. I was starting to get sick at the start of this week. I actually remember, I don't know if you guys remember on Sunday, I was saying I felt a little bit flat last Sunday. And it sort of didn't get any better. And then during the week, I just got hit with this sickness like a ton of bricks. I've just been so sick, it's crazy. So bear with me, my voice is coming and going. I will do the best I can. And I almost cancelled, and I thought I can't do it to everyone. I've got to keep persisting. That's my work ethic. I keep going. I can't just stop. So excuse my coughing and all that stuff. How you going, Moba? A couple of quick shout outs. So you're going live with Ive, TNS Earthworks, Mayor Earthworks, Frumi, Robbo Land, Skyline Services, One Up Group, Drew Excavations, Little Mr. Cash Jobs Only. Who else is on here? Mobar, Lily Hydraulic, Breaker Chisels, Exclusive Excavations, Peninsula Civil, Cooper, Jack Goodwin, Coast Wide, sorry guys, Level Up, Luke Skinner. Man, there's heaps of people. I'm starting to actually run out of breath. But everyone that's on here, thank you very much. Mitchell Morgan, Callum Thorpe. I appreciate you guys coming on this Sunday, the 20th of July. Semco Hayden, welcome as well. And Plastube, how are you? All right, so all these episodes, I always say this, they're all posted up on... oh, what have I done here? Why does it have a date there? Hang on a second, what have I done? I've clicked something, haven't I? Can you see a date on there? What have I clicked here? Hang on a second. Hang on, I've done something. Here. I don't know. Anyway, has it gone? It's gone. Alright. Alright, how do I get this thing off now? Oh, beautiful. Alright, yeah, I must have pressed something. There you go. You learn something new every day. Yes, so where was I? Yes, so this stuff is all posted up on the Patreon page, on Spotify, YouTube. So Patreon obviously sees it first, so members get priority. So if you don't get a chance to hang around or you have to go, you will be able to watch this later on. But you do want to hang around because you want to be the first to know everything. So a couple of new things on this episode that I haven't done before. So you need to hang around to make sure you see these things. So hang around, guys. There's going to be an interesting evening. A couple of new segments that I've put in here. Quick shout out to all our sponsors. A couple of them have joined as well, which is good to see. The sponsors actually coming on and participating. A shout out to our platinum sponsor, which is Melbourne Tractors / Brisvegas. And also to all our other sponsors, Mobar, Melbourne Tractors, Network Finance, Digga, Godings, Earth Moving Warehouse, Record Time, Plastube, Moasure, Phillips Plant Hire, Bare Earth Solutions, Komatsu and Stucchi. So thank you very much to all our sponsors. It's because of you that all this is possible, and all our Patreon members as well. So thank you very much. The new segment for this evening, and I'm going to start doing this weekly now, is an industry news roundup. So I'm going to talk about news for our industry, so for the earth moving and construction industry over the last week. So I'm going to give you a couple of stories that have gone around for the week so that we're up to date. All right, so the first one, let's dig into this week's top headlines. The first one is a big one out of Western Sydney. There's a $380 million upgrade to the M5 motorway, and it's been locked in now. So that's expected to ease congestion, but the good thing for us is it might open up more contracting opportunities for all of us in the earthworks industry. So that is, in Western Sydney, a $380 million M5 upgrade. So a lot of the Sydney siders probably already know this, but that has come up. And in Victoria, LS Precast has landed the concrete segment supply contract for the suburban rail loop. So there's 96,000 segments going to go in there, which it's going to basically get a lot more work around the regional Melbourne, regional Victoria. ADM Civil, sorry, I was just reading things as I was saying that. ADM Civil saying it's the worst road in Sydney, which I suppose, which is why they probably want to upgrade. And Padraig, is it? He's saying they would want to finish the M6 tunnel first. Yeah, very true, man, very true. Other news, DHL, the freight company, and Komatsu have announced a distribution agreement. So DHL will provide all global air freight, customs clearance, and time-definite international express services for Komatsu. So they've signed a multi-year agreement where DHL, the logistics company, they're going to import over 1 million kilograms of Komatsu machinery and equipment every year to Australia and New Zealand. So they're doing that, I suppose, because Komatsu wants to have that exceptional customer service where they've always got products and parts available when customers need them. So that's really good. That's showing how keen Komatsu is to keep their customers happy. So well done. Yeah, Komatsu have announced that with DHL. And also Komatsu have announced that they had their safety week for all their apprentices. So they've got an apprentice program. Basically, they do every year. Komatsu arranges a safety week for all their apprentices to boost their tools and knowledge. And part of it is to increase the safety culture, obviously, but also to get them to deliver practical, engaging training for their apprentices. So the aim is to equip apprentices with tools, knowledge, and mindset to make safety a core in part of how they work. So it's good to see they do that. What it does is they do training during the week for mental health, well-being, safe driving practices, technical modules like jacking up machines, chocking, blocking, all that sort of stuff. Then they also have people come in and talk about accidents in the workplace. So they've got people that actually come and share stories about some incidents they've had. So it increases that safety awareness. So well done, man. That's good. Good programs they've got there. Drew Excavations is saying the mic came today for AgQuip. So young Drew will be out at AgQuip. He's just sending that message to me. So he's going to be doing some interviews on there. He's going to be mini-me at AgQuip this year. So if you are at AgQuip, look out for young Drew. He's going to have the Cash Jobs Only t-shirt on, Earthworks Hub. So have a look for him. He'll be there. Anyway, that's some industry news. So I hope you enjoyed that segment. It was very brief this time, but basically I'm going to just give 3 to 5 points or 3 to 5 news stories for the week so we can keep up to date with the latest. Now, let's go to the listing of the week. All right. So the listing of this week is Coolstone Earthworks. So Coolstone Earthworks are a small civil construction business based in Albury, Wodonga. Don't forget to list your business on the website as well, just like Coolstone has, and you might get the chance of having it read out on here. So for anyone that doesn't know, if you've got a business in the earthworks industry, you can list it on the Earthworks Hub website. So we've got a business directory there. You can add your business to the directory and people can find you and use your services. So that's anything to do with earthworks or construction. So make sure you go and do it. And there's different packages there, so go ahead. So the listing of the week is Coolstone Earthworks. Coolstone Earthworks. So they're a small civil company in Albury, Wodonga. So hit them up if you need some excavation works done in that area. What else is there? Okay, so also I've got another new segment which is called Toolbox Talk. So it's a segment where I'm going to talk about a couple of things, maybe like a safety tip or something to do with machine maintenance, like a new product that's come out or something like that. So I've got a quick one for today, and that is from a mechanic that I spoke to during the week. So I had a tech come out to do some work for the guy I was working with, and while we were chatting, he was topping up the hydraulic oil, and we're talking about hydraulic oil in machines. Two things. One, make sure that when you're checking all your hydraulic oils on your machines, so any type of machine, if it has hydraulic oil, make sure you know what position to keep that machine in when you're checking it. Because, for instance, if you've got an excavator, you've got to have your arm stretched out in a certain way or folded in a certain way to be able to get a proper true reading of your hydraulic oil. And same thing with other machines. You got to double check all the manuals. So check the books to see what position that machine needs to be in when you're checking hydraulic oil, because there's a big chance you might overfill it or underfill it. But that wasn't the main point. The main point was he was actually telling me that when you top up your hydraulic fluid, don't just fill it straight to the line. You got to actually fill it to the line, start the machine, let it run for like 5 minutes, then check it again and top it up if you need to. Because a cold fill, this is what he told me, a cold fill can fool you. And then if you overfill it, you can blow seals out and stuff. So make sure you take that advice. And that's why you also need to know what position to check it in. Because if you're checking it in the wrong position, you might just keep adding hydraulic fluid in there when it doesn't actually need it. So keep that in mind, guys. That's your little toolbox talk for this week. And what else? And another thing I've added to this episode is, I call it the Market Watch / Job Leads segment. So if I hear about a job somewhere, or someone posts up a job on the website, I'm going to announce it now as well on our weekly podcast. So that way everyone can see it, just in case you don't go on the site and see it. So let's have a look. So some members from our Patreon group have been posting stuff in the job section. So one, Ashton Lovering was saying that one of his mates works for Ward Civil in Brisbane, and they've just started a job there, and they're chasing an 8-ton excavator with GPS and tilt hitch for 2 to 3 weeks work. So if you want to hit up Ward Civil are doing a job in Brisbane, and they need an 8-ton machine. So if you've got an 8-tonner with GPS and a tilt hitch, make sure that you hit up Ward Civil. And Mini Excavations in Victoria is looking for a subby with a tipper to do a little bit of tipper work here and there. So it's not a heap of work. He hasn't got enough obviously to keep a tipper going every day, but a few loadouts a week. So yeah, if you do have a tipper and you want to have some work, and who knows, it might increase, you never know, hit up Mini Excavations in Victoria. So he does say Vic wide, so I don't know how far he goes, but he says Vic wide. But hit up Mini Excavations if you've got a tipper and you want to get some casual work during the week. That might lead to more. So there you go. So that's just a couple of things that are there for job leads, I suppose. Drew Excavation is saying jams bogging the bobcat. I don't know what that means. All right. Now, also during the week, I did a giveaway of 5 free memberships for Patreon. So congratulations to those 5 people that won. I sent out links to those guys with the free membership, so I can see most of those guys have actually logged in. I think there's only one person that hasn't done it yet. But yeah, congrats to all those people for winning a free 3-month membership on our Patreon group. If you haven't joined the Patreon group yet, make sure you go ahead and do it, because you get to see everything first. All the podcasts go up there, extra videos, a whole bunch of resources to help you with your business, especially if you're in earth moving. And there's group chats. The biggest part of it is you get to chat with others in the group directly and help each other out. So definitely join the Patreon Hub Club if you haven't done it. Oh, my voice, it's killing me. All right. What else is there? What else? Let's open up to questions. If anyone has a question, let me know. If you want to talk, if you want to jump on. Also, if you've got something you want to share, something that other people might learn from, or if you've got some questions and you want to talk directly, let me know as well. While people are thinking of questions, Digga. So Digga Australia have re-sponsored for another year. So thank you very much to Digga Australia for going as a gold sponsor once again for another year. So thank you very much. White Bartram has joined. How you going, man? All right. So yeah, that's it. Let's go to the public. So what do you guys want to talk about? Does anyone have a topic? Anyone want to talk about something in particular? Have you been using the resources that I've been putting out there? So I did put out one recently about how to work out if your machines are actually making your money. I put out one for a financial year business checklist. What else did I do? I put one out for... I can't remember now. There was other ones too. Anyway, there's a few out there. So if you're using the resources, let us know too. That'd be good. And I've got a couple more coming. So this week I'm going to be dropping a few more. So it's good to give everyone some resources to use. And a lot of that stuff is what I used to use. So it's handy. It's really handy to have. Yeah, let's go. What have you got, guys? Wyatt Bartram saying, hey, brother, how are you? Yeah, who wants to have a chat about something, ask a question, let me know. While I've still got my voice, until it runs out, I'm happy to keep chatting. Oh, man. I know a lot of people have been sick. Even Alex was saying that he was sick from ADM Civil. It's very, very tough, man. A lot of guys are sick. So hopefully it's not going to last too long. I should be at the tail end of it, I think, but it's here, unfortunately. Also, while I'm on here, while people are thinking of questions, don't forget you can buy our merch. So you can go onto the earthworkshub.com.au website and go to shop, and you can actually buy t-shirts, hats, beanies, stubby holders, jumpers, hoodies, polo shirts, everything. So yeah, you can get your merch on the Earthworks Hub website. And while you're on the website, like I said, you can also list your business on there, but you can also put in events, jobs, what else is on there? All sorts of stuff, tip sites. So if you've got a tipping site, you can add it to the list so everyone can use it. ADM is saying, here we go. ADM is saying, yeah, he wish he got his flu shot. He's saying everyone get your flu shots because he's still sick. Yeah, I tell you what. Sometimes I wonder about getting flu shots and all that stuff. I wonder whether I should, or whether it will drop your immunity. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Oh, Prenda Civil. Prenda Civil is asking, has anyone ever bought or ordered attachments directly out of China? I can answer that. I can definitely vouch for that. So yeah, Prenda's asking, has anyone ever bought or ordered attachments direct out of China? So I have. When I had my 20 tonner, I heard you could buy, this is going back a fair few years now, but I heard you could buy stuff from China a lot cheaper. And I did. I bought a rock breaker. I bought a rock breaker out of China. Luckily, while I was in my old position, in my old workplace, I did a bit of freight forwarding, so I sort of understood how the process works. So that was an advantage. But yeah, I just got in touch with a company in China. It might have been through Alibaba or somewhere, and got in touch with them, spoke to them, and put an order in for a hammer for the 20 tonner, and it came out significantly cheaper than what they were here. The only thing was they wanted the money up front before they actually ship it. That was scary. That was scary. Giving that amount of money without knowing whether you'll actually ever see it again was very, very scary. And the bank cannot guarantee that money or can't do anything to stop it. Because I called the bank to say, like, what if it doesn't go through? What if I never get the product? And they were like, because it's international, it's going to be very, very hard to track that money. So it's up to you if you want to risk it. And I did, and it paid off. The hammer arrived, everything was fine. So Prenda, yes, I suppose it all depends on everyone's different experiences, but would I do it again? I don't know if I would. Now there's a lot more attachments available and people are importing, and for that saving that you might make getting it yourself, you might be better off just not taking that risk and just getting it from someone here, if that makes sense. Yeah, hopefully that made sense. Yeah, so basically that's my experience. Anyone else? Has anyone else ever ordered something directly from China, like an attachment or something? While other people are also thinking of questions, don't forget you can also follow us on all our socials. So that's Instagram, TikTok, go on our Facebook group, our YouTube page. So if you go to YouTube, you'll see a lot of stories, a lot of videos there, even stuff that we haven't posted on the socials. If you can go on there. Actually, what I have started doing, and it's very popular actually, is usually when I go live during the day while I'm working on the machines, I film myself. Yeah, so I go live and talk about what I'm doing. And I thought I might just start posting those up as well as videos on YouTube, and they're actually taken off. So I've started a new section called POV, Come Work With Me. So the point of view, come work with me. And I'm posting up, every time I work, and do a live session during the day. I'll post it up after, and yeah, people can watch. So now what I'm also doing is, because I know people are watching, I'm actually talking about what I'm doing a bit more and explaining it. So that way people can see, you know, someone that hasn't done something before, like what, you know, if they're learning how to use the machine or haven't done a certain thing before or haven't climbed on top of a windrow or loaded trucks, they can see what I'm doing, and I sort of explain it a bit. So it's working well, man. It's good. So if you haven't seen it, go to YouTube and you'll see it all up there as well. Prenda Civil is saying, yeah, for sure, thinking about getting a tilt grader blade made. Ah, okay. A tilt grader blade. Is that for a posi track, like a track loader, or for a machine? Or for an excavator? I think you must be talking about like a track loader. Drew's asking if I'm coming to Equip. I don't know yet, man. If I do come, I'll put something up, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be up there yet. I've got heaps going on, man. Heaps. Prenda Civil saying it's for a digger. Ah, okay, cool. All right. So you want to get a tilting grader blade? Wow, cool. That'd be interesting. Man, you'll probably find there's a lot of companies already bringing a lot of stuff in, man. So even if you go to some, yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, ADM Civil saying Limitless does them, but I don't think they tilt. Yeah, you've got a few out there now. You've got Limitless, you've got even Earth Moving Warehouse, and that they all do it. Everyone sells all different stuff now. So I'm sure if you even look online, you'll find them around here. So it might save you a little bit of time, because as well, when you're getting it made, it takes a long time, and shipping takes ages too. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, my experience is it worked. It did take a long time as well though, and then there's that factor of you don't know who you're dealing with. Whereas the guys that are already importing, they already know that. All the guys that are importing, they've already had the experience in that. So for that maybe that couple of grand more, just do it. Mitchell Morgan is saying, I'm sure if you spoke to Justin, he'd make you one. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, exactly. So Prenda, yeah, if you want to get one specially made, yeah, definitely talk to him. Prenda saying, last one I saw on Pickles made 10 grand. Wow. Wow, there you go, man. Yeah, ADM's asking, what size machine is it for? Prenda, what size machine do you want that blade for? When you say tilting blade, do you mean just like a mud bucket that tilts, or you mean like an actual full blade? Like a grading blade? Actually, if you go to the Earth Moving Warehouse website, you might see them on there. And if you do go on there, also, don't forget to use the code. Yeah, guys, I forgot to mention that too. So you can use Earthworks Hub on Earth Moving Warehouse website, and you get an instant discount on all their products. And for all our other sponsors too, you can use Earthworks Hub in their coupon section when you do checkout, and you get an instant discount using Earthworks Hub on some of their products, as we discovered during the week. Like for Digga Lid, for instance, it's not available on every product, only on some. Because somebody was asking, I think it was Mitchell Morgan was asking about the grease, and the discount code didn't work. So I think only certain products for them. White Bartram is saying, I'm chasing an asphalt cutter S60 pickup, if anyone knows of one. Ooh, an asphalt cutter. Interesting. So yeah, White Bartram is looking for an asphalt cutter, an S60, if anyone has one available. Oh man, I can feel like my chest, man, like someone's standing on it. All Access Earth Moving, how you going, man? WB Excavations, thank you for joining as well. A&M Contracting's joined, thank you very much. Yeah, Brook Group Civil has joined. Congrats on the new machine as well, man. Congrats. They've bought themselves a Hitachi 20... Did you say it was a 22 tonner? Anyway, bought himself a new machine. Well done, man. Very nice. TR Society is saying, White Bartram, have you tried ACS in Queensland? There you go. They might be able to help you out there. Prenda Civil is saying, I've got a 3-meter grader blade attachment now. Ah, yeah, okay. You just want to make it tilting. Okay, I'll get you. Drew Excavation is saying he's hit up Limitless for a 4-in-1 tilt bucket. Very good. And Brook Group Civil is saying, yeah, it's a 22. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nice, man, nice. BRW's joined. Hello. But yeah, as well, don't forget those tilting blades, even the tilting, a 4-in-1 tilting bucket and that, you can also go on Earth Moving Warehouse and see there as well. Just check what they've got first. And they've also got pricing on there, so that helps as well, so you can see prices. Mitchell Morgan saying, do excavations be too heavy on your 1.7? Yeah, maybe. Maybe a 4-in-1 bucket on the 1.7 might be too heavy. Maybe. You know what? If anyone knows, Mitchell Morgan will know because he had one. BRW saying, g'day. Mitchell Morgan saying, Enorm Engineering 4-in-1 on Digga all the way. There you go. Yeah, the 1.7 though, it might be a bit heavy, yeah. Once you add the hydraulics on there and stuff, I don't know, it might get a little bit heavy. Ripper Tipper Earthworks has joined. Thank you very much for joining. So, yes, very good. Good conversation, man. Good conversation. Big shout out to these guys that are having conversations. Any other questions, keep it going, man. This is what we're here for. This is what we're here for every Sunday. Christian Stoyanov, how you going? Yeah, also this week I put up, I actually did a podcast with Big Dog, the Earth Moving DJ. So he wanted to go live, which was good. So you got to see that. If you didn't get to see it, I will be posting that up tomorrow. So that'll be dropping tomorrow. Actually, that'll be dropping on Patreon tomorrow. And then in a few days, it'll go up on YouTube and Spotify. So keep an eye out for that if you didn't see it. But that's Big Dog. Did he say he was 6'7" and 170 kilos or something? He's a big boy, big unit. So yeah, he's doing a bit of DJing, which is a bit different to earth moving. He's saying that he's giving it a bit of a go, and then if that doesn't work out, he's just going to keep earth moving. So yeah, listen out to that one. Drew Excavations is saying, has anyone had much to do with Sani excavators? I think a few people on here have. A few people have tried Sanis. If you ask Starbuck, he'll tell you a fair bit about Sani excavators. Who have we got here? Leveram Heavy Diesel, Whitford Excavations. Hello, people. So if you guys haven't listed on Earthworks Hub, make sure you go in there and list your businesses so people can find you. Especially heavy diesel guys and that. If you want to get extra work, go on the website and add your business to the directory. Wyatt Bartram is saying, ask Jimmy Starbucks. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, BRW Excavations is saying, yeah, the fuel gauge is always running empty. ADM Civil is saying, TR Society, I'm starting too. There you go. One of my neighbours has just turned up with his motorbike. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background. Oh, turned it off now. Christian Stoyanov, thoughts on certain companies doing site cleans and tipping on vacant blocks? That is actually a good topic. So what's everybody's thoughts on certain companies doing site cleans and then tipping them on vacant blocks? I think it's a bit of a dog's act, yeah. I think it's not good, man. Doesn't give a good look on our industry. And I think I know why people are doing it, because tip sites are becoming limited, and they're getting expensive. So because they're so expensive, and because there's not that many as there used to be, it's just becoming harder and harder to tip off, and they're getting very fussy as well. So I think that's sort of causing people to go and dump illegally. So it does, yeah. People are saying it pisses them off. It's illegal. It's no good, which is true. I think Charlie from Little Bear Earthworks did a little news segment on that. I think it was 60 Minutes, or was it? Or one of the news companies. Anyway, he was on, or Tonight. I don't know. He was on one of those shows talking about that, illegal dumping. It's not good. Yeah, it doesn't give us a good look. And I think people are smartening up to it. So I know that, people are starting to put like temporary fencing up as soon as they buy a block of land now. Because you know what happens? The council will send, so if you've got an empty block of land, here's something for anyone that doesn't know this. And I know this because I had to go and clean blocks for people, so I know what happens. If you buy a block of land in a new estate and you don't put temporary fencing up around your block, and then somebody comes and dumps rubbish on there, the council will send you a fine for that, having rubbish on your site. So then not only do you pay a fine for it, you also then have to pay someone to come and clean it. So you get a double hit, all because some twit came and dumped on your land. And then if you're not if you're not happy with it and you start arguing with them, they'll say, well, why didn't you put fencing up to protect us so people can't come there and randomly dump stuff? You know what I mean? There we go. My neighbours having a good chat as I'm doing my podcast. Lovely. So yeah, that's what happens, man. So yeah, the council will just say, well, you should have put temporary fencing up or something around the property to stop people dumping there. So unfortunately, as the owner of that block, yeah, you get hit with a fine from the council for having rubbish on there, and two, you got to pay someone to come and get rid of it. So yeah, it's not good, man. It's not good. So Christian Store and I were saying people are pocketing on tip fees and mixing everything and making life hard for the bloke that cleans it up and does the right thing. Exactly right, man. ADM Civil is saying, yeah, maybe clients should be asking for tip dockets to prove that where they've taken it. Yeah. The hard thing is, though, if you start asking for tip dockets, it becomes hard, unless it hasn't got pricing on there, it gets hard to try and make some money on tipping. So sometimes, like obviously you don't tell the client all the time how much you're paying, so you can make a little bit of money on tipping. But if you're showing them the dockets, yeah, you might not be able to do that. Drew Excavations is saying he's coming to Cairns next year. Just wondering if anyone wants him to come and drive their machines. I think there was someone talking about this last week, offering him to come there. Yeah, someone was offering you to come work in Cairns. There you go. Building Constructors joined. How you going? Yeah, it was Wyatt Bartram. That's right. Wyatt Bartram was saying, yeah, come and swing one of his machines for the day. There you go. Beautiful. See, connections. That's what we're here for, man. Connecting the industry, connecting everyone. Hey, did you know that Earthworks Hub is more than just a podcast? On our website, you can advertise your business in the directory, see the latest news, and get discounts from our partners. You can also become a member on our Patreon, where you'll enjoy podcasts with video, exclusive content, and behind the scenes, webinars, and chat with other members in the forums. For more info, go to www.earthworkshub.com.au. ADM Civil is saying the developers should tell land buyers to ask for proof of disposal. It's true. The worst thing is, though, as well, the worst thing is that a lot of times you know who dumped your stuff there. So I know sometimes I've seen like plumbers working on a block for someone, so digging out the plumbing, or concreters digging their footings out, and then they just dump that dirt into the empty block next door, and then they just leave it there. And they just close up all the temporary fencing and leave it. So then that owner of the empty block next door knows it was them, but is just limited for arguing, because they can say, like, where's the proof that it's the dirt from there? It could have just been anyone. But I see them do it, especially when I was doing streetscapes in new estates. I'll be watching while I'm doing all the footpaths and nature strips. I'll be watching all these other contractors and that working on empty blocks. And they'd be just dumping all the dirt next door. And then they'd just leave it there. And hope that the neighbour won't realise, or hope that the neighbour won't make a fuss and just leave it. So it happens. It's still happening, man. Access Earthworks, how you going? Godings, Rockbank, Geelong, hello. Stig and the Dig. People are still joining. So I'm surprised my voice is still going, man. It's crackling. It's getting there. I was just saying, sorry guys, I've been sick for the last few days. So I'm losing my voice. Give me a second. Yeah, ADM saying landowners need to hire some cameras. Yeah, and you know what? I've seen it. If you go on like some of the Facebook pages, you see people posting up trucks tipping rubbish in neighbours' blocks. So yeah, look, nowadays there's a lot more houses with cameras on there. So I don't know. You'd be crazy to think that you're not going to get caught. Like, why take that risk? But also, I knew a couple of people that did that. They used to say to me, I'd rather go and take the risk of just dumping, dumping rubbish and stuff on other people's blocks, and the money they've saved. Like, so just say for instance that they only get caught after like 10 loads or 20 loads. The money they've saved not having to dump that one fine that they get will still only be a small amount compared to what they've saved. You know, do you get what I'm saying, people? So I remember there was a guy that I knew that was doing this stuff, and I always kept telling him, like, why do you do this, man? Aren't you scared you're going to get caught? And he used to say to me, I don't care, man, but I'll dump 10 loads, and if I charge a customer $500 a load and I'm making that $500, if I ever get caught, the fine will probably be $500. That means I've made the other 9 loads, I've still made my money. So some people think different. Some people are just, I don't know, they're different care factor. Christian Store Live is saying, I've put air tags in a dumped load to suss out a certain company, and sure enough, it ended up in the next street on another block. Holy moly. How crazy is that, Christian? Yeah, and I'm sure people do it, man. Prenda Civil saying, I've watched Positracks lose sight cuts on the roadside verges. Yeah, man. Yeah, people will just smudge it out, make it disappear. It's so true, man. What's this? Drew Excavation saying, has anyone had much to do with concrete saws? Yeah, I've used demo saws, but not the actual proper concrete saw, like the stand-up ones. Prenda Civil is saying, yeah, in the streets and around the cart they do. Yeah, they do it, man. They'll do a side cart, drive around, see there's no one there, dump it in there, close it. So it happens. I've actually had customers say to me, can't you just do that? How bad's that, man? I've done like either a side cart or I've done done some footings for a concrete job, and they'd be like, oh, can't you just dump it around the corner, man? There's a couple of blocks there, just go dump it. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm not taking that risk. So yeah, so even customers have asked me sometimes, can you do that? Yeah, bad. Not a good thing, man. And I think if you do it once or twice for them, they'll just expect it. It's not good. Castle Ridge has joined. How you going? And JC Excavations, how are you, man? I'm surviving, JC. I told him I might not be on tonight, but I'm here. I did it. I came. Yeah, so we're just talking about illegal dumping and how bad it is. Like, some people are just pricks, man. They don't care. And like I was saying, some people are just doing it, not worrying about getting the fines. Like I said, there's a guy that I met once, and he was telling me that he doesn't care. It'll pay itself off. You know, he'll only pay one fine out of 10 dumps that he's done, and he's still ahead. Yeah, Dixon Civil, hello as well. ADM Civil is saying Aggies are the worst for it. Yeah, Aggies, I mean, yeah, you're talking about the concrete trucks. The concrete trucks, yeah, they just come and dump anywhere, man. They just come and dump on anyone's block, leave the concrete there. And one of the biggest things that I've had to go and pick up for customers is concrete from their empty blocks. Yeah, people will just come and dump a whole bunch of concrete on there. JC Excavations is saying people run illegal tip sites. Yeah. JC, he's saying lease land and bulk fill them and then piss them off. Yeah, you know what, man? I've actually been to a few tip sites, as you want to call them, and I've often wondered, like, do these guys even have permits or what, man? They'll be like just filling up a dam at the back or filling up like an empty creek bed and saying, yeah, just fill it up, just reverse the truck up there, mate, dump it. And I'm thinking, I don't know if this is right, but like, there's like hundreds of trucks coming in. I always wonder, have they actually got permits in that? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, you're right, man. The concrete trucks, they come and just dump everywhere, man. My throat's killing me, people. Good conversations, man. I wasn't sure if it was going to take off, and it actually has. There you go. It was quiet for a bit, and now it seems to have just kicked off again. Very good, man. ADM is saying he's got to head off. He needs to rest. He needs to rest and get better. Have a great week. Yeah, man. Oh, he's saying to me as well to get a rest. Yes. No, go. Yeah, poor ADM. He's been sick all week, man. I think everyone's getting it. Everyone's sick at the moment. It's crazy. Nearly everyone I talk to is sick, or just finished being sick, or they're starting to feel sick. I don't know. Crazy, man. Yeah. ADM, thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining while you're sick too, man. Matty Wild is on. How you going, Matt Wild? Yeah, any other questions, people? That's good. We've got some good topics going. So illegal dumping is a big one, man. That is a big one. I think it's not good because, I don't know, it doesn't set a good tone for us. Stig and the Digga saying, keep it down there. So then they do it in Queensland. They must do it up there. They must do it everywhere. But now with all the Victorians coming up there, Stig and the Dig, it's going to start That's the one. Oh, you mean keep the sickness down here? I think you're talking about the sickness. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the illegal dumping. Matt Wild saying drunk. Haha, how good are Sundays? Matty Wild's having a wild weekend. Oh man. What else was there? I'm just going back through my notes in case I missed something. Yeah, what else did I say? I told you all there we did the podcast with Big Dog the other day, so that's going to come out soon. And I also started posting up my point of view videos on Earthworks Hub YouTube page, so make sure you go and watch those. Drew Excavations is saying, I learned how to drive a telehandler. Ooh, nice. Very nice, very nice. Stig and the Dig saying vitamin B straight Bundy and rum. Vitamin BR straight Bundy rum kills anything. You know what? I might have some of my Diplomatico rum. I've got rum here. I might try that. Matt Wild saying you need to shut this off and get some rest, man. Yeah, I'm knackered, man. I am knackered. Well, I'll stay on. I've only got another few minutes anyway, so. Let's go. What else? Jack Goodwin is saying should try and get a podcast with Digga Bry. Well, it's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. Keep your ears peeled. Unless you already know something. But keep your ears peeled. Because it may be happening. I don't want to give away too much, but it may be happening. Jack, your wish may come true. Actually, it might come true very, very shortly, actually. Oh, yes. No, and yes, that's a good one. So you're saying I should try and get a podcast with Liam Bryan. He's an Encon representative. He's an English boy that's come down to Australia, living in the Gold Coast. So always posts up a lot of videos of himself using tilt rotators. That is very good. It's funny that you mentioned that. But that will be happening very, very shortly. Very shortly. Thanks for joining Geordie as well. Mitchell Morgan is saying, I want to see him use that super stick he's got. Yeah, I know. That's grouse, that thing. I saw another guy using that. I posted up on my Instagram once, one of the guys. What was his name? I think he was a Japanese guy. What was his name? Anyway, I reposted one of his clips of him with an Encon and that super stick. And it's so good, man. So he hangs that at the end of his Encons, and then you can dig down deeper with it, but still use it as a normal bucket. It's pretty good. Yeah, BRW saying Red Dog have everything. Yeah, they do, man. They do. So, yeah, and Red Dog could be another one coming up. There's another hint. Red Dog could be another one coming up. There you go. Who have I got here? Levi Legrande is joined. Daniel Riotto. Gravel Empire, how you going? Dylan Myers. So people are still joining. Very good, man. Jack Goodwin. That's so good that you mentioned that, though. That's funny. All right. So, yeah, you never know, man. You never know, people. So there's also a lot more coming up, guys. So I can't tell you too much, but there are a lot more guest podcasts coming up. And it should be good. It should be good. And I am going to restart doing some more of those group ones again. So for anyone that was keen to do one of those Hub Club panel things podcast, we are going to do one of those very shortly, actually. So if anyone is keen to join on that, so we're going to do a continuation of the last one where we all talked about some machines that we've owned. Definitely hit me up if you want to be part of that group, just to talk about some of your old machines that you've had, why you got rid of them, why you upgraded, and so forth, just to help other people with their decision making. So yeah, if you want to be part of that group chat, let me know, man. Drew Excavations is saying he'll be in. Yeah, that's right. Good. Stig and the Dig is saying no Healy tonight. No, Mr. Healy's been very quiet lately. Very quiet. I know he's working very far from home, so I know. But actually, he's at the footy. He's at the footy at the moment. That's right. No, he's back. He's back at home now. Yeah, no, he is. Oh, Brett's saying he's in. All right, let me write this down. BRW. Let me write the group discussion. BRW. Where is he? Little Drew said yes. So all we did like last time is we just spoke about different machines that we've owned, and then everyone was able to like post up a picture of it and then we're talking about like what we liked about it, what we didn't like, why we upgraded, and stuff like that. So it's good. It gives everyone perception on decision making, I suppose. Yeah, so they know that when they're looking at buying something, what they need to think about as well. So Stig and the Dig as well. Okay, cool, very good. Now the only catch is you need to be a Hub Club member. So there you go. But I think everyone here so far is a member. Stig on the Dig. All right, I'll put you in there as well. Yeah, so we do that on the Riverside app, so that way we can all share our computers. So you can do it on computer, and you can share your screen, share your photos of your equipment and stuff. So yeah, I'll hit you guys up anyway. That's good. I can have, I think I can have like 8 people on there. So that's really good. That's why I use that Riverside app. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, well, Stig and the Dig is now. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, another good reason to be part of the Hub Club as well, man. What time? Oh, that's going to be, I don't know, that'll be probably during the week sometime. Hopefully if I get better, midweek maybe, mid to end of week. Max Gooch, Jay Panham, how you going? I did see Mr. Healy join earlier. He might be still at the footy, I'm not sure. Anyway, we've got another few minutes. My voice hopefully will last until then. So if you want to still talk about some topics, let me know. JC Excavation is saying, can we pay up front yet? No, it doesn't let me. I applied for this thing where it says you have to apply to be able to get that. I thought I'd have to get like a certain amount of members before I can do that. But it keeps telling me the same thing. Your application is in process. I don't know why I have to have an application to get people to pay 12 months up front. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, no, not yet. It just keeps saying I'm in process. What's he saying here? Stig and the Dig saying, I think we need the head beard from Moving Warehouse. Oh, we need the head beard on. Yes. I wonder if he'll join us. He might. Yeah, it'll be at night, Drew. Yeah, it'll be. So when we do that group chat, it'll be in the evening sometime. Yeah, definitely. That way everyone's finished work and stuff. So JC Excavations, at this stage, no, you can't pay up front yet. Yeah, BRW is saying, being sick must have been all that silicon dust sorting out your rubble the other day. I'll tell you what, yeah, I'm sick of sorting and dealing with rocks. Kill me, man, killing me. Yeah, you gotta wonder, man, isn't it? You gotta wonder how much silicon dust we've consumed over the years. Especially when I worked in all those open cab machines, man. My lungs would be full of crap. Man, even with the closed cab though, we always end up opening the windows for some reason. Crazy. What else is there? You know what I have noticed though? I do get sea legs. We were talking about this the other day. Who else gets sea legs when they've worked in the big machine all day? Or even in the small machine, I suppose. I get sea legs often. Like especially if I'm sitting in there all day. So when I'm working in like a 35 or a 20, and I'm just loading out trucks or moving material all day, and then I get out and have to walk and get in the car or just do something, I get sea legs, man. Yeah, that's not sea legs, TR Society saying. Well, it's something similar anyway. I get like sea sick. I get like motion sickness, man. Wyatt Bartram is saying, yep, in wheel diggers especially. Yeah, it's true, man. Yeah, I think someone mentioned it last week. It might have been you, Wyatt Bartram, but I get it. And oh my God, what have I done? I did that thing again. See, look what I did. I didn't even pick it. It's whenever I click on the screen, it puts up the date on there. Yeah, TR Society is saying spend 7 months away on deployment. Yeah, true, man. That would be hard. Yeah, we did a 2-week ship cruise, one of those cruise boats, and I had sea legs at the end of that. So yeah, imagine 7 months. BRW saying, yeah, I hear you, Stig and the Dig, blown out one too many truck drums back in the day. The wheeled ones would be. Oh wait, Stig and the Dig is saying Blue Rock will do it every time. Yeah, man, Blue Rock's the worst. You're talking about Blue Rock, sorry. Terraflow's joined. Michael Luke, how you going? So yeah, no, I do. I get like sea legs, man. Like I get all wobbly and wonky after. It's bad. And then sometimes I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know what causes it more than other times. Maybe when you're in the cab fully closed and you're airtight, maybe then it's different. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I get that. I do get sea legs. And I remember someone mentioned the other day and it made me laugh because I was like, yeah, I'm not the only one. I thought it might have been just me. But one thing I did notice is that, yeah, when I'm sitting in the cab all day and that, it's just not good, man. It's not good for you. My stomach was killing me, especially when I was hammering, then sorting out rocks and that. My lower back was gone. Man, kills me. Sticking the Digga saying, I'm going to try those feet vibrators for big days in the Digga seat. Yeah, might be a good idea, man. Might be a good idea. Who else, because I know a couple of guys on here go and get regular chiro and physio and stuff. Does anyone here make it like a regular thing that they go out and get physio or chiro or massages? I think it was Jack was telling me earlier that he goes like once a month. Another mate of mine, he gets monthly chiro done. And these are all the effects of just sitting in Diggas all the time. Stig in the Dig saying that and sheepskin. Yeah, man. Martin Matenga's joined. How you going, man? Martin Matenga, tell us, do you get two things? Do you get sea legs after you've been sitting in the machine all day? And do you go to get massages and physio and stuff regularly? Mitchell Morgan is saying, I go every 6 weeks. Wow. Stig in the Ding is saying fortnightly. Wow, so everyone goes. That's crazy, man. I hardly go. I should be doing it more often then. You know what I have noticed recently is getting like forearm pump, like carpal tunnel almost. Even the other day while I was working on my live, I was telling everyone like I couldn't feel my fingertips. My thumbs. My actual thumbs started going numb after working on the rock breaker all day and stuff. And loading out trucks and things and sorting. Just using that control all the time. I suppose, yeah, you just get like pump, man, in your forearms. So that's the other thing I've noticed. So yeah, definitely I should be going and getting massages more often. That's good. So yeah, now I know why everyone does it then. Yeah. I think Jack was saying he goes like every month for actual chiro. That's crazy, man. And I suppose our posture can't be good when you think about it. Our posture, you're sort of hunched over in your chair all day. I suppose it's not good. Ivan Brown, what a legend! Just that first name makes you a legend straight away. Ivan Brown, Earthworks. Thank you for joining. JMP Earth Excavations as well. Ivan Brown must be a legend with that name. Martin Matenga, spent 25 years in the seat, went to physio religious every 3 months. Yeah, man. JC Excavations saying anyone does when hammering for long periods. Yeah, man, it's not good. BRW is leaving us. He's saying good night. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for coming in. And Pro Contracting has joined. All About Dirt saying he stretches and foam rolls every night and it helps a lot. Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, thank you, BRW, saying get better. Thank you, man. Yeah, All About Dirt. You know what? I use a roller every now and then, but I stopped. I should start using it. I had another mate. He was in the machines a lot, and the doctor, he had a sore back at one stage, and the doctor said to him, if you're in the machine, you should be going to the gym or doing some sort of exercise to build your core. Or your the core area, because he's saying that's why your back's getting sore, because your body, you're not doing any other form of exercise, so you got to build up your muscles and your core. So all the more reason to do stretching, rolling. Ivan Brown saying the legend is his son. The business is named after having him. Well, congratulations, your son must be a legend too. There you go, man. There you go. Jarrett Excavations has joined. How you going? Yeah, we're just talking about first we started talking about sea legs, then we started talking about back pains and talking about forearm pump, and we're talking about how often do people go and get massages and physio and stuff. And I just realized, yeah, a lot of guys go every 6 weeks, every month, and all sorts of stuff, yeah. All About Dirt saying that his back is a bit crap and finds that doing the roller and stretching every night helps. Yeah, true, man. Brett King, how you going, man? He's joined as well. Yeah, I think it's vital that you do some type of movement because if you're sitting in the machine for 8 hours, minimum 8 hours, you're just sitting in the same position, but you're also bouncing around, you're holding yourself. And I always find one of my legs, my left knee, tell me I'm not the only one, please. My left knee is always sore at the end of the day. It's like I'm holding myself against the seat with my left leg for some reason. Like my right leg is probably used to being on the pedal to swing the boom and stuff. But even when I'm not on a small machine, if I'm in a big machine that doesn't have the pedal, for some reason my left knee hurts. And over the years I've realised it's after I get off a machine, my left knee hurts for some reason. I must be like holding my weight with it. I don't know what I'm doing. Wyatt Bartram is saying he's off as well. Remember to check on your mates. Exactly, Wyatt Bartram. Very good, mate. Always check on your mates, people. If someone feels like they're not themselves, or someone looks a little bit down, or I don't know, just looks a bit different, starts talking a little bit negative, I don't know, something like that. Mental health. Be aware of the people around you. Start asking questions. What are you doing? What's happening? Is everything all right? Don't forget. So yeah, no, good one. Good one, Wyatt Bartram. Momentum Civil's joined as well. Ivan Brown is saying, I used to 20 years, he's done 20 years in the Diggers, and now I haven't been for a massage or chiro for 9 years, and had a neck injury, and remedial massage guy taught me the best life-changing stretches. Yeah, it's true. So stretching and that is key, man. It is. Sticking the Digga saying the 2 weeks has kept me going for almost 35 years. There you go, man. There you go. So yeah, you gotta go regularly to get massages, chiro, stretch, all that stuff. Yeah, because it's not good, man. And Sticking the Digga saying it's not okay to be okay. Yeah, exactly. So it's good, and that's the other thing in this in these segments and that as well. In these episodes, if anyone wants to talk about mental health, let me know. And also a good reason to join Patreon, because we've got a mental health section on there. So if you've got issues or you want to talk to someone, there's a chat group on there for mental health. So feel free to go on there and ask questions. If you've got issues, you can put something up on there. And if you don't want to do it for everyone to see, you can also hit me up privately. Send me a message, and happy to chat with anyone that needs to have a chat. There you go. Mitchell Morgan is saying he's off. Get better soon. Good, Mitchell. Thanks for joining us this evening. I think I might wrap it up here too, guys. My voice is slowly fading out. I've got nothing left in me. The battery's empty. I could feel the voice crackling worse and worse. Sticking the Digga is saying he's here as well to hear anyone out. So definitely get in touch if you have any issues, any questions, mental health wise, machinery wise, industry wise, anything. We're here to help, and we're here. Anyone here is able to help. So that's all we're here for. We connect everyone. We're one big group that can help each other in every way. JPG Excavation, sorry man, he's just joined and I'm just leaving. I was just saying my voice is done, it's finished, so I'm gonna end it here. But I do appreciate you all coming on tonight. Have yourselves a great week, and if you want to be a guest, or if you want to recommend someone, or if you want a topic you want me to cover, hit me up and let me know, and then I'll have it ready for the next episode. Have yourselves a great week, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For tracks, obviously. On the lot.
He became steel resistant.